Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Getting the Game. Um, Coming to you with another video. Okay, so today in this video we're gonna be covering traffic stops, your motor vehicle stops, um, and just giving out some some quick tips, some little tips of advice when um conducting your traffic stops. Now, traffic stops are very simple. Um, However,
Assistance required. Is an
they
officer
can
available?
lead to arrest. Um, and for the remainder of the video, what I'm gonna do is
I'm currently
decline that
busy with
call,
another issue.
and I'm going to disable the call out so there will not be any distractions. So that was actually a part of the update. Check out make sure you guys check out the latest update in regards to the fixes. There's still some issues, of course, but if you check the Police Simulator website, they're on different social media websites. They're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and they have their own page. So make sure you check them out, and make sure you check out the update. I did it. And you can also check out my last video, one of my previous videos. I did a rundown of the update. So we're gonna get right into it. And of course, I appreciate you all. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And I thank you so much for all my supporters. Thank you guys so much. So we're just gonna get right into it. Like I said, traffic stops are simple, but you can get more out of them, especially if you want to get arrested. So we just want to observe things like that van has a smoking tailpipe, so we can stop that van if we want. Let's see if we catch up. Uh, there's another violation right there. The neon light. You guys probably can't see it, but I'm gonna stop this car. Oh, so you want to get them, activate your sirens, then hit that. Make sure you hit that triangle button on PlayStation. It's gonna be Y on Xbox. And that's then going to be a stop. So the reason for this stop is the neon lights. And now remember, like as I said, traffic stops can lead to arrest. Um, Usually in my traffic stops, I like to get them out the car. No matter what the offense is, what the violation, I always like to get them out the car and do a drug test. And you're gonna see how it can easily lead to arrest. So, all right. As you can see, we get the indicator there. The vehicle has undergo lights. I got the plate in my system already, so we'll make sure. So it belongs to Rosario Simon. She's not allowed to have a gun. She doesn't have a gun permit. Okay, but everything else looks good. So as I approach, I just want to make sure that's her. It does look like her. Yep. She just got glasses on. Yep, that's her. I'm just let her know why she's being stopped. Again, it's for the undergo light.
I've detained you because of your car's underglow lights.
Guilty as charged.
Alright, she just submitted it, so we're gonna get her information.
Would you please show me your ID and the vehicle insurance?
Sure, here you go, officer.
Alright, looks like her ID looks good. The plate matches. Insurance look good. And you can always run it through the system just in case, but alright, so now let's just get her. Always don't forget to give her a ticket for the initial stop.
You're being charged and ticketed $200 for having underglow lights on your car.
Really? That's so much money.
And now here's the part. Always make sure when you're doing your investigation that you look for those cues at the top. Sometimes they say I smell alcohol, the person looks nervous. Once you see signs like that, make sure you get them out the car. You can do a search or frisk depending on their behavior. So
Out
we're
of your
gonna
car and move to the sidewalk.
you're not
please.
gonna lose points if you just get her out the car. You don't need any reasonable suspicion or probable cause to get her out the car, you could always just order the person out the car. You're not gonna lose any points. And now we're just gonna do our DUI
I'll
test
take
to
a
make
sample
sure
to
she's
check
not.
if you've taken drugs before
She
driving.
hasn't been drinking or doing drugs. So that's a negative. And let's check for
I'm just taking
alcohol.
a sample to see if you've been drinking and driving.
All right. So she has a good record. She's clean all around. And from here on out, there's really nothing else we can get her for. Like I said, she's just not allowed to have a gun. She doesn't have a gun permit. If we was to search her, if we had like reasonable, like probable cause to search her, and we found a gun on her or in her vehicle, we would definitely be able to arrest her. But you can't even search her or frisk her unless you have reasonable suspicion of probable cause. So we're gonna let her go.
All clear. You're free to go.
She got
Stay
her.
safe and have a
She
great
got
day.
her ticket, and that's it. This guy is drinking in public. You can always stop these individuals too. Detain. Sometimes they have records.
You're being detained for drinking in public.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect to get caught.
Well, yeah, clearly you got the bottle in your hand. Broad daylight. So let's
I'd
just
like to
get
see
his
your
ID.
please.
Okay, officer.
Kind
There
of
you
veered
go.
off a little bit because we're supposed to be doing traffic, but let's just see. All right, gun permit. Okay. All right, we're going. Oh, we're gonna definitely issue him a ticket for drinking in public.
I have to ticket you for public drinking. That will be up to $300.
I didn't expect it to be that expensive.
All right, and now we're gonna
You're
let him
good
go.
to go. Bye.
All right, let's go see. So we're gonna see if we can get an arrest. Like I said, traffic stops are fairly simple, but if you wanna, if you like doing a lot of traffic, it could be very fun. Again, as you can see in the upper left-hand corner, you may have to zoom in from your end. That my radio callouts are disabled, so I'm blocking pretty much all callouts, so I won't, so that I'm not distracted. And if you use that intuition button, well, speed limit is 35. You could paste. As you can see, he's going 15. He's going very slow, which is kind of weird. But he may. So we could pull this car over because it has tinted windows. So I'm gonna put on our sirens first. Let the car pull over. Once the car stops, then you want to hit that the blip, which is triangle on PS5 and Y on Xbox. So there's a blip, and if you use your intuition button, let's turn off the sirens. If you use the intuition button, it says the vehicle did not use a turn signal, so that's an additional charge on top of the tents. And that intuition button is L1 on PS5. And it's LB on Xbox. So we're gonna get out. And I always like to know who I'm dealing with before I approach. So I'm gonna scan the plate once more. Let's see, and it's let's see, Christina Jimenez. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. But it's already shown that she does not have valid insurance. She was convicted for driving without a license before, but it shows here that she has a license now. She's not allowed to have a gun. She doesn't have a gun permit. And she's also facing 2 violations already off the bat for the turn signal and the tinted windows. So, you could use your investigative skills to, add additional charges. Oh, I think I heard an accident. We're not going to cover accidents today. For the video sake. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright. See her. And the violation was for the initial stop was a turn signal, so we're gonna use that. Oh, I'm in the wrong one for driving.
I had to pull you over because you failed to signal.
I'm very sure that I used my turn signal.
Okay. Now, as I was saying, look for those cues. It said that the person has dilated pupils, so we're definitely gonna get her out for a drug test. Most of the time, they have dilated pupils. They either been have been drinking or drugs. Most of the time, it's drugs. So,
I need to see your ID and proof of insurance, please.
so she
Sure,
should have
officer. Here you
invalid insurance. Now, if she presents to you, and you wanna pay close attention, because if she presents to you an insurance card that is up to date, that's showing that it's valid, then it's a fake insurance. Most of the time, it's a fake insurance card. Matter of fact, 100% of the time, it's a fake insurance card, because our computer system already showed that her insurance is valid. So her license look good. Now I'm gonna look at the insurance. It comes back, it matches the plate number matches the vehicle. You always want to make sure if someone presents you an insurance card that doesn't match the vehicle, you can arrest them for having a fake insurance card. The card type is advanced, so that matches, but as you can see, you guys again may have to zoom in. I don't know if you can clearly see it on my screen, but the expiration date of her insurance expired last year, June 28th, 2022. So those are things you go over, and we get this double check. She gave us her information. There it is. That's her. So there. So now she's looking at 3 tickets. Okay, we're gonna issue her again for the initial stop.
I have to issue you a ticket for failing to signal. That will be around $60 to $150.
Oh, come on. That's so much money.
All right, and now we're gonna issue her for no valid insurance.
I have to fine you for not having valid insurance.
Oh, come on. That's so much money.
And last but not least, lucky number 3, we're gonna issue her for the tinted windows. Where are the tinted windows? Right here. Looking right at
You're
it.
being charged and ticketed for $250 for having tinted windows on your car.
Really? That's so much money.
So now we're gonna order her out
of
the
your
car.
car and move to the sidewalk, please.
All right. Oh my goodness, accident happened right here. Oh man. For the sake of the video, you may just have another unit respond to that. Now we have her out the vehicle. Now remember, in the beginning, we got a indication on our we got a indication stating that her pupils were dilated. So if you go to your handbook right here, go down to actions, go down to evidence. Now she had dilated pupils, so that give us grounds to search her completely. We could do a full search. We already got the green light for that, because again, go to actions, evidence. These behaviors that's listed gives you the right to search: dilated pupils, fake insurance, green crumbs, red eyes, slurred speech, smell alcohol, smell cannabis, white powder around nose. If you see any of that, if you get an indication of any of that, in response to, well, it's going to show up. So once you get that, you have the green light to do a search on that person. So I'm gonna run a test. She may
I'll take a sample to check if you've taken drugs before
she may have been doing some drugs. No, maybe it's the drinking then. Let's see.
I'm just taking a sample to see if you've been drinking and driving.
Let's see. No, wow. Again, remember, I can still search her. I can still do a full search. It should work because it clearly made a distinct. It clearly pointed out that she had dilated pupils. So let's
proceed with the search. Please cooperate.
Let's do a full search of her on her. If we find anything illegal, we're going to be arresting her. No, wow. Okay. May have a little bit of something in her system, but okay. She's good to go. there's nothing further we can do, no further action needed, and we're just gonna let her go.
All clear. You're free to go. Stay safe and have a great day.
All right. Like I said, at least, you know what? The least I can do is just call for an ambulance since I'm
I've got an injured person. I need
having
an
another
ambulance.
person come. Now this is a okay. Let me move my vehicle. All right, so we'll continue on. All right, so all right, we got an indication here. We can stop this vehicle. Did not use a turn signal. So we can stop this. Oh, this is a bad spot. I think. Okay, we're definitely gonna get this car because they have expired plates. Okay, perfect. Now, as a little tip, actually a little trick. If you turn your sirens on while in traffic, most of the time, like 90% of the time, there's gonna be a vehicle, at least one vehicle, that's going to not use a turn signal. The game kind of forces behavior for the NPC vehicles, the AI vehicles, to use a turn signal when they merge onto another lane, which is pretty much, you know, proper. It is. And so what happens is when you activate those sirens, the NPCs are of course forced to move over immediately, and most of the time they don't use their turn signal. We kind of do that in the real world. Many of us, you know, just hop into the other lane. But anyway, yeah, supposed to use that turn signal. So you go, if you need to eat, if you want to, that's a little trick. If you want to get a stop, I'm not getting anything that's turning your sirens. I guarantee you, someone's not going to use a turn signal, and you'll be able to get that person for not signaling, and it turns into an easy stop. But I want to get this car because I want to go over what to do when you have an individual with expired plates. So they're looking at 2 violations already. No turn signal and expired plates. Oh wait, that's just, again, I'm forgetting. Let's just run them. Make sure we're dealing with know who we're dealing with. Oh wow, he has no insurance either. Savando Sullivan. Okay. And he has gun permit, no. So pretty much when you're running people, you guys already know this. Looking for anything in red. And this is a bad place to be stopped. Most of the times when you stop, just another tip, you want to try to do your best to get them over to the side, and not in the middle of the street like I have them here. So, turn signal.
The reason I stopped you is because you didn't use your turn signal properly.
Yes, officer. You're right. There's no excuse for it.
All right, so he admitted it.
Let me have a look at your license and registration, please.
Here you go, officer.
Again, you want to do your investigation because, well, now he's definitely going to jail. Now, obviously this is a fake ID, right? That ID belongs to a female. It's either fake or stolen. Most of the time it's going to be stolen. Okay, so now, yeah, okay. So now that we know we're definitely going to be arresting him, we definitely have the green light to search him. Okay, so we give him his stuff back. Look, the person looks nervous. He's already guilty. Gonna make sure we give him his ticket. So, now, if he, so on the vehicle belongs to him. On his end, when we ran his information, it said that he doesn't have proper registration and insurance, right? Now, if he presents to you a stolen ID, or someone presents to you a stolen ID or fake ID, and it, like in this matter, and they give you an ID that's not theirs, or an insurance card that's fake and not theirs, you can still issue them a ticket for not having proper registration or insurance, depending on what it is. It doesn't matter if oh well, he presented an ID, even though the ID was fake and things like that. It doesn't matter if he presented to you one that is valid, because it's not his in the first place. So always know that you can always issue. Sometimes, I mean, when I first started off, I was like, wait, can I? You know, that was a question I had, but yeah. So he's getting 3 tickets now. No insurance.
I'm issuing you a ticket because you don't have valid insurance.
I don't have that much money.
Yeah, even though he may present to you an insurance card that's valid, we're not looking off the one he presented. We're looking off what pertains to him and his vehicle. So also going to issue a violation for the expired plate.
Here's a ticket for having an expired license plate. That will be between $50 and $250.
I don't have that much money.
And I'm sorry if I'm long-winded, guys. I just want to make sure I'm articulating that well. I'm making sure that you know, everything is that I'm saying is clear, so you guys understand what I'm saying. Because sometimes I go off on like these tangents, and I may I don't want to cause confusion. So also I'm going to issue him a ticket for the no turn signal. Oops, sorry, I'm driving. So that's 3 tickets already. Right here.
I have to issue you a ticket for failing to signal. That will be around $60 to $150.
My lawyer will take care of it.
Now, so like I said, he has a stolen ID, so we definitely gonna get him out the car so we can arrest him.
And walk to the sidewalk.
And again, I'm in a bad. Look how I'm holding up traffic. So you always want to get them to the side. Now that he is coming to us. All right, so I can from here. Guess put him in handcuffs. You can search him if you want to do that first. You can search the vehicle. We're gonna be arresting him, right? We already know he has a stolen ID, so if I want to search that vehicle first, I can do that. If I happen to find something illegal in a car, I could charge him for that. But remember, we are still, we haven't got the update where we can stack charges. So it's going to be, if I find something illegal, it's going to be either or. I could arrest him for the illegal item, or I could arrest him for the stolen ID. Currently in this time, it doesn't matter, because you can only arrest for one. You can't stack charges yet. So see, we're not losing points for searching the vehicles. We're actually getting points for searching the vehicle, because we already have enough evidence. We already have enough probable cause that he is going to jail. That he has committed a crime, and he is going to jail. So we can search his car right away. As soon as we get him out the car, we can search it. If you find an illegal item, you're gonna get 10 points. You're gonna get that Q up there that says illegal item was found. But did a full search and he didn't have nothing illegal in the car. So now we can search him. Now, oh yeah, if you want to go through the DUI test, you can. You know, when we have the ability to start stacking charges, it's something you may want to get into practice too, so you could charge the person for more things and get more points. So let's just go through it.
Please, allow me to collect a sample to see if you're under the influence of any drugs.
And yeah, we got him for drugs. He tested positive for drugs. And let's do alcohol.
Kindly cooperate as I collect a sample to see if you're drunk.
Has some alcohol in him, not that much, so he's not drunk, but tested positive for drugs. Now we can arrest him for either the drugs or the stolen ID. Like I said, it doesn't matter. When we're able to stack charges, maybe a little different, but right now, it really doesn't matter which one you get him for. Now, if you want to cuff him, you can. If you want to do the search, you
I
can.
have to search you. Kindly cooperate with me.
Most of the time they're not gonna run. I don't want him to run, but I think one time in this game, only one time I had somebody on a motor vehicle stop that ran from me. Most of the time, if you have somebody on a motor vehicle stop, the NPC is not gonna run. I think unless he has like a lot of illegal stuff in his possession, like on him. But right now he has nothing illegal. We searched him. Nothing illegal on him. Now we're gonna arrest him. Let's arrest him for I don't know. It could be either one. Let's arrest him for the drugs.
You're under arrest for driving under the influence of narcotics.
Please, don't do that.
So now we gotta do the escort.
What's up, officer?
Please, cooperate. I'm taking you to the police car.
And all is done here. We searched him already. We searched his car. All is done. We
Watch
got
out
all the
for
work
your
done. And it depends on what you want and what you want out of the game. You don't have to do everything thoroughly. But I like to because it's a simulator game.
I have
Call
a
for
vehicle
a
here
truck.
for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
Let me get this.
You have
So,
the right to remain silent. Any statement you make may be used for or against you in a court of law.
and there's
You
our
have the
tow
right to have
truck.
a competent and independent counsel, preferably of your own choice. And if you cannot afford the services of the counsel,
All right, so our
government will provide you.
tow truck is responding.
Understand his rights.
That car is gonna be cleared. So that's pretty much it. I want to do one more. I wanted to. I was thinking about doing one more scenario. With the expired plate. So, let me see. If I'm gonna head back, but just know this. Because I don't want to take too much time on this video, but I hope that was helpful. But just know this. If you encounter a car that has an expired plate, just make sure, just know you're gonna tow that car. Okay, if this plate is expired, whether it's parked or someone is driving it, you have the the authority to tow that car. The only thing is that, say, I should have mentioned it when I was on that stop, but say if you we have a vehicle, you stopped it, the plates were expired, just like the one we had here, and we wasn't arresting the guy. You're still gonna tow. You still have the authority to tow his car or her car. However, make sure once you get them out the vehicle that you tow their car before you let them go. Because if you click let go prior to towing their car, then they're gonna hop back in their car, and there's nothing you're gonna be able to do. Man, there's accidents everywhere. Let me just check something out. I don't want to cover accidents because I have a video already going over that, but I just want to there's a little problem with accidents in regards to expired plates. Let me see something. Is this plate expired? No. Alright, so we're not gonna go over that right now. Oops, almost got hit. But if I find another expired plate, let me see if I can find. Let's see how time's looking. Let's see how time's. Okay. All right. So we're like 30 minutes in. Let me see if I can find an expired plate real quick so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Because you could make this mistake easy, especially when you're starting out. Not expired. Let's see. Come on. Somebody gotta be expired. Come on. Let me find one real quick. So I'm looking for someone who's expired like this guy. We found one. So we're gonna put on our lights. We're gonna try to get them in a, not at the intersection like I did before. So I'm trying to find like something that's clear. So I'm gonna wait a little bit before I stop them. So I'm not gonna do it here. After we pass this intersection, I'm actually gonna activate my siren so he can pull it over. Because as you can see, there's a lot of room on the right side of the road. Did someone just hit me? Man, there's so many accidents. Oh. Alright, so we focus in using that intuition button, L1, LB on Xbox. You can see vehicle has expired license plate. So now we're gonna get him to pull over. He's not pulling over. Alright, this is fine. Because we still got a traffic lane open. And that's what you want. So you got him. And when you are this is really important, it's kind of funny at the same time. So when you are conducting a motor vehicle stop, of course, make sure you use that blip. Because if you don't, they're going to continue to drive. You're going to get out your vehicle, and I'm guilty of doing it myself. You use a siren, which is circle on the PlayStation and B on the Xbox. But you're going to use that siren, and then you're going to get the blip. So you're going to get out the vehicle, and they're going to continue to drive off. And this is primary for new players. Make sure you use that triangle button to get them to stop after activating your sirens. Or, you know, as long as you use the triangle Y on Xbox, that's going to get them to stop. And it's going to give you that, and it's going to give you that indicator up top. The vehicle's ready to be pulled over. So let's get his information. I'm sorry, guys. I know I could be very long-winded. It's not coming up. My computer. Oh man, what the heck? Alright, so there's something wrong with the I can't access my let me see something. Let me see if I hop in the car if it's gonna work. I'm trying to use my computer and it's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Alright. So everything, oh, he does, okay. So Mario Shimizu. Yeah, so everything looks good. He's not allowed to have a gun. He doesn't have a gun permit, and of course the registration expired. All right. So let's. We already took too much time. Let's get on. Let's talk to him. No.
The reason I stopped you is because your license plate is no longer valid.
Ah, I totally forgot to get a new one. Thank you for reminding me. I'll take care of it.
So he's trying to put a nice guy out.
And if available, proof of insurance. Please.
Sometimes these
Here
NPC
you go, officer.
these NPC players do that. All right. Oh man, he's going to jail. So on his ID, well, first of all, it says Viola Ferreira. That is not him. So he has a stolen ID. Yep, stolen ID. Yep, or fake ID. Yeah, fake ID. So fake ID. And always remember, and you can kind of mess up in this way too. Always check the system. Because when you get this, when you go to check his record, once you get this, it's definitely letting you know. It's telling you that that ID is not found in the system. That's indicating that it's a fake ID. That's what we're gonna be arresting him for. So I really wanted to get someone who had an expired plate who I wasn't going to arrest because I wanted to show you what I mean. But again, just for time's sake and for the video, if you get someone with an expired plate, you know, you check them out, everything looks good, you give them their tickets, whatever. Again, just don't let them go, because if you hit let go, they will hop back in the car. You want to make sure you impound a vehicle. But we'll just go through this as a little walkthrough again. So I always make sure I issue the tickets. So you're going to issue him for the expired plate.
Here's a ticket for having an expired license plate. That would be between $50 and $250.
I don't have that much money.
And we're kind of going to speed through this. Okay, we're going to get him out the vehicle.
And walk to the sidewalk.
Wow, someone just like hit the car. Alright, get him out the vehicle. Now, again, we know we're going to be arresting him. We already have enough probable cause and evidence. You can search his car now, and I like doing that. Let's get the search over with. And if you find he's not allowed to have a gun, if you find that gun, or you can arrest him for the gun charge if you want. Okay, we're checking all the doors. Like, you don't have to do this. I know there's some people out there who say it's too time consuming, so they rather not. They just rather hit that toe. You can do that. You can play at your own leisure. So, man, no legal items. Wow. Okay, so now, like, so here's what I'm saying. So say if we wasn't arresting him, but you know he has an expired plate. Again, I know I said this like 100 times already. Make sure that you tow the car first. Don't go here and hit let go. Because if you do that without towing, don't let him go before you tow the vehicle. So if you do that, he's gonna hop right back in his vehicle and drive off. So I'm gonna just tow him.
I have a vehicle here that needs towing. I need a record at my current location, please.
Sure. A wrecker is en route to your location.
And now we can search him. Gave him his ticket. We can search
I
him.
need to do a search on you to see if you're carrying anything illegal.
You have enough probable cause that he's going to jail. You got a fake ID, so we can search him. He has marijuana on him, 0.5 ounces. That's legal. So anything over 1 ounce is illegal. And if you want to do our test, we can do our test. Let's just see
if you're under the influence of any drugs.
No drugs. No drugs there. Let's test
Kindly
for alcohol.
collect a sample to see if you're drunk.
Our tow responded fast. Our tow's on the scene. No drugs, but you still going to jail. Remember, it was a fake ID, not a stolen ID. Because if I hit stolen ID, I would lose points. So make sure you hit the right
You're
one.
under arrest for carrying a fake ID.
Please, don't do that.
We searched him already. Now we're just going to escort him. Get
I'm
him.
going to escort you to the patrol car now.
And we got two people. Yeah, Charger's a really good car to use.
Watch
The
out for your
best
head.
car to use in this game. It's fast, the steering is good. Especially when you're playing open map, it's going to get you to those calls on time. Yeah, so that's going to conclude the video.
You have the right to remain
I will
silent.
oh boy, I'll take it all the way to the end. Up, vandalism. We're gonna let him go. Just for the sake of time in the video, that's all. I want to focus on the traffic end of it. Here we go. So I hope that hope this video served you guys well, that you guys learned from it. If you guys would think of anything else, just let me know. I'll continue to put out these tutorials, these tutorial videos, these tips, especially for new players and beginners. Believe it or not, it's still people you you know, it's still it's still people buying the game. There's a lot of people new to the game, a lot of
It's time to
beginners.
take you to the
The
police
community
center.
is actually growing. It's continuing growing. So, and that's good that we have community, and we want more out of this game. We're gonna get more out of this game. Hopefully we get an update soon. The next update is projected for March. I think we're gonna get the
Please stay
stacking
calm and
charges.
cooperate.
We're gonna get tackling, and we should get a new car, and hopefully a new call out. We need a new call out. We need a new call out. You know, so all right. Get this person in.
Time to go to the sale.
So I appreciate you guys for watching. Again, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for my supporters out there, for always watching, supporting my streams and videos. I'm just here to help you guys
Please
out.
stay calm and cooperate.
If you guys anyone wants to do some co-op, just let me know. I'm looking to play some co-op, even though it crashes from time to time. Be nice to play with someone. So yeah, but that pretty much wraps it up. Look for another stream or video. Like I said, if you guys want to see, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I don't have all the answers, but I can you know, as much as I've been playing the game since the release, so I do my best to help you out with any issues or questions you have about the game. It's simple, it's fun. You can look for I may do a stream in a few days, and it may be just geared to traffic only. We're gonna do another tutorial video. I'm not sure on what, because I think I have covered a lot in regards to tutorial. There's a tutorial on accidents I covered. There's a tutorial on drug busts. I haven't done a tutorial on radar, I believe, so that may be the next one. We did a tutorial covering aggravated assaults and robberies, foot patrol. So anything you guys can think of, just let me know. And that's all, folks. You guys take care, and until next time, enjoy and have a great weekend.
Your shift is over, officer.